What is the existing one? For existing, sales is 300. Variable cost is 210. It means contribution is 90. Fixed cost is 300, 60,000. So our break even will be okay. Now come to the proposed.
Sir, it is 360,000. So 4,000 will be the break even.
Okay, it's 360. I just missed 1.10.
Yes.
It's the
Yeah,
4,000.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Now come to the proposed. So proposed selling price is not going to be the change, but variable cost will be changed by 10. So this is going to be the variable cost. So my contributions is going to be reduced, but eventually what is there? My fixed cost is also getting reduced by 10,000. Means micro. So this is the new break-even point. So what is the things we have? Our break-even point is got increased by 375 units. So I can say that C is the answer. Is this working is okay for you? Hello?
Yes, sir, clear.
Clear, hai na?
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Hmm.
yes.
So now this question. Question number 3. संतोष भाई आपने ये वाला क्वेश्चन पे प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन सारे कर लिए थे क्या?
Yes, sir.
संतोष भाई?
Yeah, I remember, sir. I think that we have done it.
All the questions?
Yeah, this was shared. That is Hawk question and answers. No, sir. This one.
No, this is not how question answered.
No,
This is
Hawk only I
past
shared.
papers.
No, Hawk only I shared. I done it.
But you did the full 300 question.
Hawk I did. Then the assignments what you shared I did.
Okay, that's it. So most of the thing like anyhow, let's hope for the best.
Okay.
So what is this situation? Philips and company produces the educational software. The cost price is given, and that is based on the 150,000 units. Actually, the system is giving you a hint just to calculate the fixed cost. The question is giving you a hint to calculate your fixed cost. Is it? Now, so marketing estimated the sales is going to be 175, which is within the relevant range that Philips cost structure. It means that fixed will be remain fixed within the certain limits. So he is asking that give me the operating income for this. He is asking that break-even units and operating income, what would be? Actually, this is a two question in it. The first question that you don't know from the just in one reading you don't know what is the fixed cost for you. So your first work is to calculate the fixed cost. So fixed cost is 55 multiplied by 150,000. So it is your fixed cost. First question is, the first question starts, your sale is 160, variable cost is 60. It means you have a contributions of 100. So your break-even point will be divided by this. First question is being answered. Now the question is asking second, what would be my profit? So now you want to know your operating profit at 175,000 unit. So you can simply multiply the contributions by this 175,000 and you know that what is the fixed cost. So it means what is the profit for you? Sometime in exam, since this number is little big, वो बहुत ज़्यादा zero होता है, तो you will get confused. So you can do in 1000. If you want to help yourself in exam and you are confusing with counting of zeros, so you just convert into the 1000 and then you can easily do it. So this was the question is asked in two form. First form, you are not given the fixed cost, which is generally it is given in your question. So your mind should work. Your mind should work how you will get the fixed cost. First thing. Second question is asking, give me a break even. That is the, and then question is asking what would be the profit if I am expecting a sale of 175. So if you don't click these things in exams, so you will be stuck by doing many calculations. So whenever you are starting the questions, you have to be very careful what the question is asking and what information they have given. Okay. Now it is a question based on the two product, multi-product break-even point. So now, रोशन भाई, पीछे का क्वेश्चन में कोई डाउट हुआ? You got any doubt? अच्छा, बिकॉज वो क्वेश्चन थोड़ा सा मतलब डेविएट हो गया था पुराने क्वेश्चन से. हाँ, थोड़ा डेविएट हुआ, बट योर माइंड शुड वर्क कि वो नंबर्स कैसे आ रहे हैं. सैयद भाई, आपको चीजें क्लियर हो रही है ना?
नहीं क्लास चल रही मेरी. हाँ मिराज भाई, ओके.
हाँ, अच्छा. नाउ सेइंग दैट कि एस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्लान टू प्रोड्यूस द टू प्रोडक्ट. आपके पास दो प्रोडक्ट है, एक सी एंड एफ है. ड्यूरिंग द नेक्स्ट ईयर विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग आपके पास दिया हुआ है विद द फॉलोइंग इंफॉर्मेशन दिया हुआ है. सी जो है उसका सेलिंग प्राइस इज 10, एफ सेलिंग प्राइस इज 15, वेरिएबल कॉस्ट इज 8 and 10, and expected sale is given. The total projected cost is given 30,000. So this 30,000 is the combined fixed cost. Is the combined fixed cost for these two units. Assuming that the product mix would be the same at the break-even point as the expected level of sales. It means that your mix ratio will be 4:1. Because 20,000 you are expecting the sale of C and 5,000 you are expecting the sale of 5. So your break-even mix, the mix of sales will be 4:1. Now the question is asking what is the projected unit of C to be sold at the break-even point. So first of all, if this type of question you have to, when it comes to the combined break-even point, so your first thing you have to calculate combined or average contribution. So since this is product C and product F, C is given 20,000 and F is given 5,000. So actually the ratio, if you want to convert into the ratio, you can say that 1:4. Now you can write the other information. Sale is 10, 15 and variable cost is 8 and 10. 8 and 10. So it means that 10 minus 8 is there, 2 and then 5. So this is the unit contributions. You need the average contributions. So what you will do, you will do 2 into 4 plus 5 into 1 and both will be divided by 5. So this you have to do. So you got, by applying this simple formula, you got that the combined or average contributions. So since you have a fixed cost, single fixed cost is of 30,000. So it means your break-even point will be 30,000 divided by 2.6. This is your combined contributions. So once you got it, now the question is asking for C quantity, CVEP quantity. So since you are selling 11,538 as a whole for the two quantity, for the two item. Now the question is asking, give me for 3. So you can do multiply by 4 divide by 5, so that you can say that, okay, as a product C, I have to sell for 9,230, so that I can have the break even of that item. So this is a little different, but they can test you in the exam this type of question. This type of question they can test in your exam. संतोष भाई,
Sir?
इस टाइप के कुछ क्वेश्चंस रहे हैं, आपका क्या तजुर्बा रहा?
Yeah, we got it, sir. Same question, the same like questions I received. Joined.
Yeah, yeah, because when I gave my exam, by that time also I have a very, like, you know, the weightage of decision making is 25. And if you want to analyze all decision making together, you will find only 3 or 4 types of numericals is there. And the most area of the numerical comes from the break-even analysis itself.
Break-even, lot of questions. I received lot of questions. Margin of safety, then break-even, then this.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
BEP.
Yeah, that's what I am telling. कि आपका 25 मार्क्स टोटल है, और इस 25 मार्क्स में न्यूमेरिकल का जो पोर्शन है वो आता है 3 क्वेश्चन पे. एक आता है आपका सीवीपी से, दूसरा आपका आता है मेक और बाय से. मतलब इफ यू वांट टू हैव द मोर डेप्थ में अगर आप जाते हो तो यू विल गेट द क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम मेक और बाय, सीवीपी, और दूसरा कंटिन्यू और शट डाउन, कंटिन्यू और शट डाउन, और लास्ट आता है रिसोर्सेज अलोकेशन से. रिसोर्सेज स्मूथनिंग उसका एक्चुअल नाम होता है, ठीक है, लिमिटेड फैक्टर्स वाले, लिमिटिंग फैक्टर वाले, ठीक है. तो बेसिकली ये 4 प्रैक्टिकल क्वेश्चंस दे कैन आस्क, और बाकी जो है थ्योरी जो देंगे वो एक इकोनॉमिक्स मार्केट से थ्योरी देते हैं, एंड दे गिव सम थ्योरी फ्रॉम द मार्केट, दैट इज कॉल्ड द इकोनॉमिक्स पार्ट. Economics part. So basically, if you want to practice and have the more, so this they can give the more weightage. Say they can ask, they have to ask altogether 25 questions because they have a 100 question target. So from there they can ask maximum 3 questions. In the limiting they can ask me 2 to 3 questions. Cut down they can ask 2 to 3 questions. Make or about they can ask the 3 questions. Here they can ask around 5 questions because there are many things there. I don't know whether we reach or no. So they can increase one more question here, one more question here. They can say 6 questions because they can ask in one. Acha. The good thing that even I checked 2 people, Santosh bhai, I checked 2 people, they got direct marginal costing question, direct CVP analysis question as a essay also. Direct. They were given to calculate the budget, the break-even quantity, margin of safety, define what do you understand by the break-even, and they have given 2-3 different scenario, but that question what itself from the CVP.
Yes, sir. I too got in essay the break-even point to be calculated. Margin of safety, that all I received.
No, that guy told me yesterday also that Viraj bhai, I actually got a first essay, and that too from the CVP. Like 2-3 question was mixed, like scenario was there, but that too from the CVP. Like CVP है, थोड़ा सा make or buy भी है, but अगर if you are focused in this area, so this 25 you can minimum estimate your expectation 20-22 question you can do it out of 25, because here the chances of mistakes is very less. You know, it's not like too many confusing things. It's a very straight, either you know or you don't know.
Correct.
So it's not like a place of confusion like audit. सारा question एक जैसा लग रहा है. So this is a good thing about that. So CVP generally the people has to have a command, not for the CMA point of view, from the business point of view also, because if you are working somewhere, maybe you have to do this analysis, give the value to the managers or the owner. Okay, this much minimum sales you have to done, this much minimum student you have to have so that you can run a business smoothly. All this type of calculations, if you know this chapter, then it's better, you can give a better recommendation solution to them. So this is the one combined basis calculation. This is a very good example of that. This question is little tricky. So this question we have already done. The question was saying they want to achieve the net income. The question we have done it. Now again, this is the question of combined, like more than one product. So here we have to do the combine. Here we have to calculate the combined contributions, and after applying the combined contributions, we can give the numbers. So I would request, please try this question so that you can have the applications of your learning. So this question will be done like this. First of all, in this question, what is saying that so the well metal craft producer three in inexpensive sockets range sell at sell sets that are popular with do it yourself. Budgeted information is given, sale price and variable cost. So I'm just writing it here. A, A, B, C. There's a three product. And the sale price is given. So this is A. Sales is given, sales price, and that is the 10, and then 20. On the same side, I have a variable cost that is 5, 8, and 14. It means that I have a contributions like this. At the same time, I have a sales, estimated sales is given. Sales is 30, 30,000, 75,000 and 45,000. So I can use 15 ka pahara. So 15 to 5 and 15 45. So 2:5, 3 is the contribution. So this is the issue, I can say that. That's the weight. So my combined contributions will be 5 into 2 like this. $63 divided by 10. So 6.3. Now the question is saying that if they have a total fixed cost, they have a total fixed cost of 961,000.
Miraz bhai, item
Yes.
A, variable cost 5.5, right?
Yes.
So it's
4.5 only the
5.
contribution will come.
5.5, correct?
Okay. Okay. So it's a
Contribution margin for
okay.
yes.
Contribution will be 4.5. So it's all formula. So no problem. So it's come like 6.2. So fixed cost, I can just, I'm writing 961,000. Okay. On this other hand, if the companies is saying that the total fixed cost for the socket range product line is 961,000. The company actual experience remain constant with the estimated sales volume percentage distribution. They have to generate the 161,200. So he is wanted to sell 53. 53 it means question is asking about the C. So I'm saying that okay, estimated profit. So what is your estimated profit here? 161,200. So this is your estimated profit. So it means that this is the one which you wanted to ensure as a businessman. Okay, I want to have this. So this is profit fixed cost. So now your break-even point will be a combined break-even point divided by 6.2. So for product C, what is the answer? Multiply by 3 divided by 18. So 54,300 we have to produce product C to ensure the profit amount as well as the fixed cost. So this way, if the question is asked for to calculate the break even for the more than one quantity, you have to calculate the weighted contributions, weighted or average contribution, you can say that. And based on that information, you can calculate your break even point. So until now, I believe things are getting clear or no? Is it okay for you? Sayed bhai?
जी मिराज भाई।
Still confused. हाँ, तो मैं पूछ ये रहा था कि ये कंबाइंड यूनिट का सवाल था. दिस क्वेश्चन वाज फॉर द मोर देन वन यूनिट. So I took the unit selling price from the question. So the question was model 109, model 145. Okay, and then I took the model 153. The question is given as sales price. So I took the sale price 10, 15 and 20. The question given me the variable cost. Variable cost is 5.5, 8 and 24. So I got the unit contributions. So I got the unit contribution. And the same time the question is given the estimated sale. Estimated sale they have given to calculate the ratio, to calculate the weight. So I just apply the 15,000 ka formula, Pahara table. So I just convert into the ratio. So the ratio will be 2:5:3. 15 दूना 30, 75, 15 5 75, 15 3 45. तो इस तरह से हमने we have just converted into the weight and then contribution into the weight to calculate the weighted or average contribution, you can say that. You by doing this formula, by doing this you will calculate the average or combined contribution. So this is the way to calculate the contributions. You will just add it total and divide with the weight. So the per unit contribution into their weight plus per unit contribution into their weight divide by total weight. So this way you can calculate the weighted combined average, weighted contributions. So you can, this way you can calculate your average contributions or weighted contributions. So you got the weighted or average contribution at 6.2. So the question is asking you wanted to earn 161,500 as a profit. The question is expecting you to earn 1.1 million, 22,200. So this is the profit plus fixed cost. So this is the one the question is asking me to calculate, to earn. So how much I should sell the quantity. So I applied the formula break-even point is equal to fixed cost plus profit divided by average contributions per unit. So I got the number 181,000. Since the question is asking for product, last product in 153. So I will just apply the weight of N153. N is a 3, that is the individual rate out of 10. So 181 multiplied by 3 divided by 10. If I do, I will get the unit required to be sold from the product in 153 to earn the profit, and to cover the fixed cost. So this type of question can be asked in the exam. So you have to do at least practice for 2-3 questions, and I have done the many question practice with you, like around 5, 6, 7 questions with you to cover what is there in the CVP analysis. Either you have to calculate the break-even point, either you have to calculate the margin of safety. Now today you learn about the more than one product break-even, and also you have earned, like if you wanted to ensure the profit, so how you will make the break-even point if you have more than one product. So this is the things you have to do. You have to apply your learning नाउ सो दैट आपके लिए चीजें आसान हो जाएंगी. So this so today I was supposed to send some question. I sent for part 1. For part 2 I am sending today, now like after the class. So I am expecting that 10 plus 10 you have to do so that you can capitalize whatever you learn with. It will help you so that from the next day we will learn the relevant cost. That is the next topic of this decision making. The first part CVP is done, so we will have the next portion that is called the relevant costing from the decision making itself. So अगर कोई डाउट है रोशन भाई तो बोले मेरे को आप. रोश
ये पार्ट 1 इजी है या पार्ट 2 इजी है?
पार्ट 2 इजी है. पार्ट 2 बहुत इजी है.
जी जी
पार्ट 1 भी इजी है, लेकिन मसला ये है कि पार्ट 1 थोड़ा